Fuck, I just want to just do them all at once.
Nope. I'm gonna drag this out. Okay. The next two questions are anime themed. So what is...
What is anime?
I don't understand dudes with anime. I don't understand... The main characters of animes are usually so, like, pretentious and full of themselves and, like, just kind of, like, annoying to watch. What are you doing?
I don't know. I was trying to like visually remember what you were saying.
I don't know. Just anime as a whole, it's such a culture. You know, it's such a
I know.
specific band of individuals.
It's like the less cool music people. Like it's because there's like the music, like the rock and roll type fans, and like heavy metal buddies, friends. Like the dudes. Like there's a name for it. Like people that love metal, they're called hippies. No. Like, do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Rock heads, group heads, metal heads.
heads.
Anyways, and they're considered like kind of like a little outcasted, but they're still dope. Like they're like, that guy loves his rock and roll, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's a dude who loves his anime and his cultural, artistic, inner. What was that? Lighter?
So how does anime
Anyways,
go with metalheads?
Well, they don't go.
Bridge.
Well, I'm like a mix. I'm like the breed, or the breed. No, I'm breeded. What do you call it? What's the name of the person who's been breeded?
What? The breedy.
The breed. Okay,
No.
Okay,
What
no.
the fuck are you talking about?
Like if there was like two birds and fucked and they had a kid and they'd be like, well, I bred them together. Uh-oh. Is this me being an idiot again? There's a lot of those. Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No.
So let's see. Okay, I'll use bananas. Oh, ASMR. Oh, okay, so mom, pop. Well, not yet. Sorry. Okay, so there's the camera can see here. So there's the mother and the father. Or not yet, sorry. There's the male and the female, or the cock and the vagina. And I would be the breeder, right? And I would be like, here you go, sleep in the same cage with your little blankets or your lingerie to make you gotta, actually, you know what? You should probably make the mood right. So she would kind of like walk in, this was vagina. I don't think there's dude lingerie. Okay, well, he's got one around his cock. And she would like walk in and be like, fuck me. And then he's like, well, of course. And they would fuck, which is not the point here. Or it is the point. Fuck. See, I also forget what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. So anyways,
You're talking about why dudes like anime.
I'll get there. So they're like humping it out, fucking it out, and then the child is delivered in her uterus. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yes. I haven't gotten sex yet. So, they're fucking or whatever, and then the sperm is implanted, inserted, and within months, weeks, depending on the animal, the child would eventually come out, right? What is that? Because, I would be the breeder.
Species.
Well, no, but I mean, I would be the breeder, right? Because I'm putting the animals together.
Uh-huh.
What's the act of it happening?
Breeding?
No, well, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What's the act? What's the thing's name? What is the thing called that's been breeded? Is there a name for that?
It's like a new name, with these... It's a genetic
Well, no, they're
mutation of these two things.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's not what I'm saying, because they're the same race. They're just bananas. So...
Then it's just a child.
But isn't there a name for, something because, I'm the breeder. Would it be the breeded or the breaded?
No!
Okay, anyways, fuck
don't
all
do
this
that.
thing. I didn't know that. I thought there was a word for it. So, I would be like this banana. And my parents
Wait,
would...
which one was that? The breedy?
The breedy, yeah. So I'm the breedy, and this would be the cock and vagina, and metalhead anime nerd, and I would be like an evolution, like a that of this, of this, and I feel like this was a lot for a point that I don't know what I'm talking. Well, anyways.
Have you said anything?
Yeah, I've said a lot of things.
What reasons have you given me?
Well, that I'm that one.
Okay, but like, why do you like it?
Anime?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So yeah, I like anime.
I don't care who you are. I want you to defend anime.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So, I love anime because I love the fight scenes. And I think they were artistically beautiful. They have strong messages, and they really like bring out the true hero in you, like the good side of you, like to protect others and to be the best person you can be. And I think that's why they make all these characters like, as you said, like hockey or whatever.
So many animes are like so dark and murdery and like serial killers and like just like a lot of perverts. So much bad stuff.
Well,
it's like a cliche with.
Anyways, so I think anime is awesome because of those reasons. I think that it makes me feel like it's like, because everyone's dream is it not to be like super powerful and like have power and like to lead others and to like be the best person you can be and help the people that need help. I think that that's what I like about it, you know, like the typical shonen, which is, you know, like but yeah, so that I think would be the reason that I like it.
Okay, what's up with tentacle porn?
Alright, that'll be a fun one. That's one question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that one, but I think it's the texture.
I think it's more for guys than girls, to be honest.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't know, but I would assume
I don't
so.
know. I don't know.
Like,
most of the time it's girls being, so it's probably for dudes, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, it's always. Oh, not always. I don't know.
Well, no, because it's usually fucking the girl, so I assume that would be the guy's like fantasy. Would
But
be
like,
to like, oh, the girl being fucked opposed to him being fucked, unless they're in it.
But why? What's up with octopi that you had to?
Is it octopus or squids?
It's octopi. Well, those are two different animals.
Octopus, fucking octopi. That's the term for many.
Yes.
I learned.
But what is it with like? Why do you need to see people fuck an octopus?
Octopies?
I don't understand. And that has.
Okay, you know what? I have an actual thing that I think.
Oh, please.
I think that it's mostly for those, and I could be terribly wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's like a culture thing. I don't know. But my guess, I think, is maybe the people that are into that might not have had as much sex in their life, or even none. So they would be like masturbating to the point where they're like, well, my hand can only do so much, blah, blah, blah. It's been like 17 years. And then maybe eventually they're like, oh, well, maybe I'll throw in feet into the equation. Oh, maybe a little anal. Then maybe eventually they start getting up to the point where there's like nothing left because like they haven't actually felt sex yet. So maybe they get to a point where they're like, maybe that's just one of the steps or something.
But why octopus?
Slimy and suctiony, I guess.
But why is that a thing?
Slimy?
Yeah.
Well, if you had to think of one feeling that when you put your dick in a vagina, it would... I feel like slimier would be closer than a rock, or maybe a coconut. The fuzz? I don't know, fuck. I can't honestly tell you why. But
those
that
are the three
is
options the porn
those
industry
are,
was
yeah.
given. Rocks, coconuts, or tentacles.
What's the closest we could get?
Out of the options, we're gonna do our...
Or maybe there's just like one experience at like an aquarium or something, and some dude was like, dude, I just fucked the octopus. And they're like, that's disgusting, but I'd like to know more. And then maybe he's like, well... Or maybe there's more arms. Maybe there's like more options.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe...
And there's like, they always shove in like
I've
every
never touched an
hole,
octopus,
right?
though. Have you?
No.
I assume they're slimy. Like, they look slimy and they got like the suction-y cuppies.
Alright, you good?
Yeah. What's your opinion?
I don't understand. That's my platform. I don't get it.
Okay. That's fair. I don't know if it's something to get. I think it might just be like, yeah, you don't know till you try it. Or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Alright.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck!
Oh, damn it. Fuck!
Maybe I'll be like a banana necromancer. Instead of like rise, you could be like ripe. Get it?